Good morning. That's a better day today. I've actually got some sunshine. I don't know if you can see through the back window. There's nobody. So now I've got a bit of, not that it matters because I'm in van, but now I've got a bit of sunshine. I can get a bit more done. I've been scraping that back window, which I'll show you at some point why I've been scraping back window. You've probably seen it on videos anyway, what it's like. But yeah, we're fitting these today. I'll just give you a closer look. Right, so they are the dead quiet sound deadening mats. They're like the Dodo ones, but cheaper. And to be honest, in my opinion, they're really good quality. And looking on reviews which I've been through, some people had bought the Dodo ones and then bought these and said they're exactly the same. So, and they're a lot cheaper. So I'll stick a link for these like I always do, or QR code up here somewhere. It's this top bit here. If you want to have a look at them, like I say, it is an affiliate link, so I do declare that I get a small commission on them, if you mind, but it's up to you, you do whatever you want. But yeah, I found them at the best price, as far as I was concerned anyway. So yeah, you open them up, like that. That's these. And I'll tell you something, I'll show you in a bit, but they're decent, and they're heavy. I'll just quickly show you. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you heard that on the camera, but yeah, they are good. And we're putting them on with, I'm lucky because they used to do graphics vinyl outside of vans and things in shops, so I've got a few tools from that. So I'm going to use this roller which they advise you to use, just scissors, my Stanley knife anyway. So let's see how this one goes and what they like. Looking at the size of them, this looks like I might have to put it. No, get one out and quick look. I can see me falling over these at some point. So yeah, it's a dilemma. They say you don't need a full sheet, but I don't know whether to do a full sheet or not. You don't need to cover it because they're a sound deadening one, they're not like an insulation, so it's just that they say you can have half. I mean, if I do full, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, probably 16. How many? I forgot how many's in there. Might need another box. I've got 20. So you know what? I'm just going to put full one on because I'll just buy another box. I've already worked, well, I've worked some of it down, and my wife has worked some of it down. So, there's one there as well. It's a hard decision. What do I do? I want some on there as well, I've just realised. What to do? It is just a sound deadening. Right, after assessing the situation, I do need some foot floor at some point. I need some foot ceiling, so I'm going to put full on them to really stop it, because them don't sound as bad. Probably on them bits there, on there. So we'll put full ones on there. It's really good, and it'll be insulated as well. Well, don't insulate it, but it kind of helps. And then we'll work from there. Right, so see how good these are. Right. Oh, comes off on that. About there, I think. Oh, this is going to annoy me centralising it. It really is. But it's just a sound dynamic. Don't worry about it. an awful noise. I thought that weren't going to stick at first. I mean, they are really good, but the panel's really cold. But yeah, that's gone fine now. So let's see the difference. Don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, it does make a difference. It's all right. Use that. Yep. Now, on to the next one. So I decided to cut this next one. If you can see it. So I cut that one a bit bigger, that one a bit smaller. That's what I'm doing. Yes, pan you around there. For that panel there, that one there. Because to be fair, they are a bit smaller, and if I've got any left, I can add some to it. So we'll see. Yep. Just a tip by my mistakes, if you're going to cut them down a little bit because you've got smaller panels, decide to put a thinner strip off them. That one will. To use for the wheel arch. Should have done that in the first place. Don't matter though. I might have got some bits left I can add to that for one. But yeah, it just makes a bigger bit for that one, which is the same as that. That leaves me some for wheel arch. so I've cut another one down so I can use it for other things. So I've just cut a little strip off that one, which is on this bump panel. What is happening is, because I'm inside the van and there's nothing on the walls, I'm getting a bit of condensation. So it's not too bad there, but it's not helping sticking them. The other thing is it's very, very cold outside. I think it's like 2 degrees. Same with those suns come out, it's really cold. So one thing to bear in mind is they do stick, they stick really well. So if you see things with people saying, oh, they don't stick right, it's because it's either really cold or you've got condensation, or both, which I've got. So yeah, it's just a case of like, keep pushing edges down while they start to adhere, because once they start to cure, they stick really good. As you can see, look, so that's sticking really well now, that's curing, but there's a lot of condensation on it. So yeah, it's yeah, they're good, really good. I haven't got any issues with them at all. Like I say, you just need to make, it's human error again, isn't it? You just make sure you're doing that. Just keep pushing them down. Use a cloth as well. I've been using that roller, but also just wipe them over with cloth, you can use that. So yeah, they're going alright. We'll start on the other side in a bit. So just about got one side done. Cut them strips. Melly were laughing, weren't you, Melly? About me not liking that how it's lower, but what the hell, it's very nice and straight. So I've done them. We've just been doing with spare bits, aren't we, large? 100 of them meter off there. Just filling them in, done them bits. So that's about one side done. If we've got any spares left, I'm going to just put them in them little bits, but you don't need to. It's looking good. So I've just got this side to do now. And then the door. At some point I'm going to take that off and see what it's like behind there. So it's mainly these at the moment. Use a few spare bits for that, because they're going to be covered up anyway and boxed in. Yeah, all good at the moment. Right, so pretty much all done. Just got that bit to do there, because I want to get rid of that little dint first. Pretty much all done on this side for now. So my next jobs I want to do is, see if I can find one to show you. Sod's log, oh, here we go. So I need to, see those? Right, so I need to get them rivets out, so I'm going to have to grind them, because they won't knock through. Don't really want to knock them through, because I don't know what to do underneath. So I'm going to grind them off, and then put a bit of rust treatment on and paint it, just so they don't go rusty, and then go do the rolls. That's the next job really. What I did manage to do is that back window, you can see through it now. You couldn't see through it before because it got like a vinyl on it. Should have taped that really, but it weren't all interesting to watch, but it did take a while to get off. So let's use like a scraper, you know, glass scraper, that was like a razor blade in it. But yes, that's good enough. That's saved us something. Got a window in, which is good. I need to get that off, that security panel. But guess what? Riveted on again. That's going to be another job. Shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. No, I've got that new pork side drill bit. So I just want to do the next thing. I'm going to do roof now with some of them sound deadening, and then I'm going to put the first bit of insulation on, silver insulation, and at least them panels, and see how it goes from there. Just a quick word of warning, learning by my mistakes yet again. When you cut these up like that, and you're putting them on ceiling like that, either wear gloves or remember to do them with your tools, because it's easy to forget that they're a foil. No, I don't think you can see that, but I don't think it's not coming up on camera. It's a good slice. So yeah, just be careful, they are like a tin. Right, so the next bit we're on to its insulation, which is this stuff. And it's decent thickness and it's sticky as hell. So I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to add to it at the end because it just didn't quite go. So it comes off alright though. So I will stick this on so give me a second. Not the neatest of jobs, but it's done. So I'm going to put some more on, but covered in it. Right, quick tip for you. Can't show you fully because I've only got one hand, but to stop this as well. But first, this stuff, this foam thermal backing, which is the big one, not the little sound deadening ones, the thermal. Right, spongy. When you're doing it, pull this back in about halfway to whatever sheet you're doing, and then put it back, and then do it same at the other end, halfway, put it back, and it leaves this loose, and then when you're putting it on, it makes life a lot easier. And also, when you're pulling it back, get a piece of the scrap backing what you took off, and the greasy side, when you've managed to get a bit back, put it on, like that, hold it with your other hand. Obviously I'm having to use one hand at a time because I'm taping. Hold it with that hand, and with your other hand, pull the backing back halfway, and repeat the other side. That way it stops you getting it all stuck to your fingers like this, because as soon as you touch that, it comes off in your finger. So yes, just a tip for you, you'll thank me for it. And also the backing does come off absolutely fine, just have to be careful with it, that's all. It's thick enough. Right, so not the neatest job, but it's going to be covered up anyway. And also I'm having that recycled bottle for fluffy stuff, what I expanded in kitchen, remember? So that's going on next, up front of that. But what I'm going to do is I've got this tape, this metal tape, what's going to go over these bits where I've kind of like joined it, next. I've still got some more to do to it, so I'll try and film a bit. It's just hard to film it when I'm trying to put this stuff on walls, because last time I was filming I knocked camera over on tripod. Now, that's the next job we need to do. Just have a look around. I've done ceiling as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. Just little bits. I need to insulate ceiling. I've just put them on for now, which stop that vibration. But what I have noticed is when you're on outside, there's nothing now, you know, because all this is on. It's really good. So when you tap it from outside, it just does a thud. It's really good. So I'm going to crack on with some of that and see how that one goes on this. I don't think you particularly have to do that, but just thought it might make it look a bit neater. And put some down the edge. Right, so I've gone around that. I'm not going to do that one yet because I don't want to use that tape up, because I've got sealing to do. So I'm going to use it more on joints, like I've done with that bit there. I'm going to use it more on joints when I do this, and then whatever I've got left I'm going to do the same to that as what I've done to this and other side as well. So hopefully that all comes together then. I'm going to buy some more of that tape, that silver tape, something like an insulating tape. It's not cheap, which is why I want to drag it out a bit. And then when I've got all this done, I'm going to do a bit of rust proofing, and then it'll be time for that bottle insulation. I think I'm going to make sure everything's alright. Might shove a bit in anyway in areas, so I've got plenty of it. So we'll see how we go on that one. Right, I flipped a little bit because these are doing me head in. Here we go. And here's the other one. These, they're doing me head in. They're all low. What's left then rivets, so I'm going to have to grind them up. Right, so the holes, what was in the floor, are filled in with this, with this stuff. Right way. So that's Sikaflex. So I filled the holes in, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my sound deadening, because it's like a bitumen back where it's got on it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just putting it back over again on top, so it gives it a better kind of finish. And hopefully that'll be nice and strong when I've finished it. And I've also put some wheel arches as well. That's Sikaflex. Hopefully that'll do the job. Right, so I did notice after it got to this point that the video were about 30 minutes long, so I thought I'd better call it an end to this one, and I'll do another part where we are doing the floor and some other bits. And also I've got a reversing camera I need to print as well, so I might do that on the next one. I'll see how we go with other bits. So yeah, subscribe, ding that bell, and yeah, we'll be back next week with next part, hopefully soon.